Guys, I love to smell like money. I love to smell expensive. Like I want, if you're coming near me to talk rubbish, like if you smell me from at least 6 feet away and you're moving mad, okay, the thing you're perceiving will reset your brain. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Dimma. Today's video is going to be dedicated to perfumes. Guys, for someone who loves perfumes as much as I do, I talk about them all the time on my Instagram. I talk about them quite a lot on Instagram, and I've just realized that I have never actually done a video dedicated to perfumes, fam. Recently, I've seen like 3 people that I'm subscribed to kind of share their favorite perfumes, and people actually love them. Guys, I love to smell like money. I love to smell expensive. Like I want, if you're coming near me to talk rubbish, like if you smell me from at least 6 feet away and you're moving mad, okay, the thing you're perceiving will reset your brain. Okay, I like to smell like I've just come out of heaven. I don't know what heaven smells like, but I'm sure that heaven smells good. I want to smell like I've come out of there. So I don't joke with my perfumes, I don't joke with scents, and I layer a lot. On a given day, like especially when I'm traveling, I know I've said this on Instagram before, I have perfumes in every single bag. So I have like the small ones that I put in my bag, a smaller one for my wallet, a bigger one for my box, like one for my hand luggage. I have perfumes everywhere. And then it's not just like, I'm not a perfume snob, guys. I'm not one of those people who say that if a perfume is not expensive, then I'm not going to buy it. I've seen some really expensive perfumes that smell like shit. And I know some really cheap, inexpensive ones that smell amazing and they last. These days, on a given day, I have about 4 bottles of perfume open at once. We thank God for life. We thank God for growth. We thank God for elevation. Back in the day, you used to be spray one bottle. If that bottle finished, you go and buy another one. But then outside of that, like I think that just having about 4 for me at the same time, I hold on to scents for longer. So perfumes that I love, they don't finish as quickly as they would if they were the only things that I had to spray. So I enjoy my scents. They last, like the bottles last longer for me, if that makes any sense. And I layer a lot. It starts from body mists for me. So when I get out of the shower, there are body mists that I love to spray all over. And they're perfumes that I wear like on the days I'm chilling at home, and they're perfumes for when I'm going out. I'm just going to dive into it, okay? Okay, so I have everything here right now. I'm going to just take them one after the other. So I'm going to start out with the body mists. Okay? The first one is from Bath & Body Works. This is the Bath & Body Works Japanese Cherry Blossom Fine Fragrance Mist. It looks like this, okay? Before I say anything, I want to say really quickly that my favorite scent from Bath & Body Works is Japanese Cherry Blossom. Like everything that smells like it from Bath & Body Works I buy. I've bought candles, I've bought body lotions, I've bought hand sanitizers, I've bought hand lotions. Like this is my favorite scent from Bath & Body Works, and I've been using this for years. The first time I ever got a bottle of this was back in 2014, and ever since, like I make it my business to always repurchase when I run out. I spray this when I get out of the shower. It smells amazing, guys. Like, oh God. It smells amazing. It has this very floral like scent to it, and it's not very cloying. It's very soft, but then it's not too soft, fam. After I started using this, I started gravitating towards Japanese Cherry Blossom, period. Doesn't matter if it's from Bath & Body Works or not. If I'm trying to get something and I'm not sure what to get, and there's Japanese Cherry Blossom, I'm getting it. So if you've not tried this, or if you've not tried anything that has Japanese Cherry Blossom, or if you've not tried any like Japanese Cherry Blossom scented anything, guys, try it. It's very much, I wouldn't say it's too mature, but then there's something very grown up about this scent. It's very soft, floral, not too soft. It packs a punch still. And guys, this is also the one scent that I think I've been using consistently every year for the past 6 years. Like perfumes, sometimes I can just let them go. Maybe after 2 years, I'll get them again. But this, I've been getting it every single opportunity I get. So I started using this early 2014, loved it so much, ran out at a point. When I got to the UK, I realized that there was no Bath & Body Works, but then there was the Body Shop. And guys, I switched to this. So this is also Japanese Cherry Blossom, but this is from the Body Shop. Let me show you guys what it looks like. It looks like this. I love this so much. It smells slightly different, okay? but then it's still that same thing. This one, I think that the notes you get with this, like the notes are a lot stronger. The Japanese cherry blossom is actually very strong with this one. I love it. And more than anything, I love the fact that this one comes in a glass bottle, so it almost feels like you have a perfume. The Bath and Body Works one comes in a plastic bottle, so it can feel a bit cheap sometimes. This one is in a bottle. It smells like very, very sophisticated. Like with this, with Japanese cherry blossom, you smell very sophisticated. This one just smells right, like outright like a perfume. I spray this all over my body when I come out of the shower. Like the skin just absorbs this. The scent lasts on the skin. I love it so much. Like love it so much. So this is the second body mist that I like to use when I get out of the shower. Smells amazing. Smells bougie if you ask me. Okay, so the last fragrance mist, body mist that I like to use when I come out of the shower is also from the Body Shop. I got this for the first time last year. Like I saw a Body Shop at the airport and I walked in. I wanted to get my regular Japanese cherry blossom. You know, like when they are doing a 2-for-1, right? I went to get the Japanese cherry blossom and like buy one get one free. I decided to grab this one. So this is Indian Night Jasmine. Jasmine is also one flower that if it's in a perfume, I am buying it. Like it helps me make up my mind. I love jasmine so much. This one smells amazing. I love the fact that these come in glass bottles. They look and feel like perfumes. I don't think I've said this, but I tend to gravitate towards perfumes that are floral more than I do the ones that are fruity. I feel like fruity scents low-key give me a migraine sometimes. Like I don't like how a lot of them smell. You know, this reminds me of some of the, like the scent you get with this, it reminds me of like the enchanter powders. If you guys remember when we were in secondary school, there are these enchanter powders like perfume talc that we would use on our faces, on the body. This smells like that on steroids. I think the purple enchanter powder, this smells like it on steroids. It smells so good, guys. It smells so good. It's floral. It's like young. The Japanese cherry blossom, I think that it's like an adult, maybe slightly more mature scent to me. That's how it comes across. This one gives me like a very young adult vibe. It smells so good. I like to spray this all over my body too when I leave the shower. Smell like money when I do that. I love it a lot. Okay, so done with body mist. I'm going to move on to the perfumes that are not so expensive right now that I love. One place that I love to go to for perfumes that are not so expensive but smell amazing is Zara. Zara has some really affordable scents that smell incredible. And I think I've also talked about this on Instagram. They smell really good. They are not that expensive. And I love it when they're on sale. Like when they're on sale, they come down to like £6, £9. The bottles are heavy. You see that a lot of work has actually gone into the bottles. They don't look and feel cheap. Zara is one of my favorite places to go to for affordable perfumes. My two favorite affordable perfumes from Zara, these two are my second bottles each. So on the days when I want to confuse people, like cause serious problems, I start out with these, kind of use them as a first layer, and then go over them with more expensive perfume. Fam, Dimma, what did you use? Is a common question. This particular one, this is my third bottle of it, and it is Zara Woman in Rose Gold. It looks like this. The tag thing that they put behind it, I was not able to get that off, and it's just like worse now with my long nails, but it looks like this. Guys, this perfume, considering just how good it smells, it still shocks me to this day that it is as cheap as it is. It smells amazing, and it's so funny that perfumes just make me remember immediately certain points in my life. I first started using this in 2017, and every time I use this, I just remember that trip. I remember that trip. I remember how I fell in love with this. It smells amazing. It is not that expensive. Like I know that I bought this for about £9, nothing more than £10 because it was on sale. So if you live in a place where there is a Zara, like the UK, US, or any place or countries in Europe where there's a Zara, look out for these when they're on sale. Like this particular perfume just smells like, smells expensive. You smell like an adult. Not just an adult with money in her bag, because you can be any type of adult. This smells so good. Outside of like perfumes that smell floral, there are actually people who gravitate towards perfume that smell like green, like greenery, like vegetation. I know that this sounds weird, but then there are actually like very popular perfumes in that category. Gucci Bloom has different varieties, and I know that there's this one, the one that I like, the original Gucci Bloom. It kind of smells like vegetation a little bit and then has very strong notes of certain flowers in it. However, I know that there's a variant of Gucci Bloom that I actually hate. That one smells like, I remember one time I did a review of this Gucci Bloom on my Instagram, and I talked about how that one smells like the bush. Like, it literally smells like outside and not in a good way to me. However, there are perfumes that are in that category that actually work. It smells fresh, it smells like vegetation, it kind of smells like, let's say like a garden where there are a lot of flowers. So you know when you're in a garden, like the flowers have like very strong significant scents, but then the greenery as well also have like very strong scents. So these perfumes, they tend to smell like gardens to me, and sometimes they work, sometimes they don't work. Let me see if I can find the particular Gucci Bloom that I don't like. So the Gucci Bloom that I don't like is the Acqua di Fiori. I think that I know that I butchered that, but this particular one, I think that the vegetation, like it smells like it smells like the bush to me. And I remember when I said that, people were laughing on my Instagram. There are very few perfumes that have actually worked, like I've actually liked in that category. This is one of them. I don't know how Zara did this. At first, you're not even sure what it is you're smelling, but then as it starts settling into the skin, it dawns on you that this actually smells like the vegetation. It kind of smells in a good way, like outside, like a garden. And this is Zara's Amazonia Tree perfume. Okay, it looks like this. Okay, it's green. The fragrance itself is green, and then it comes in this like leather pouch thing. Guys, this perfume, I got it when it was on sale for about £10, and it smells so good. Guys, it smells so good. This is the only perfume I think that I own that smells like the outdoors in a very good way. And I've tried to see if I could find something in this category, high end, that I actually liked, and I couldn't. I found it, like, people try to figure out what it actually smells like. It smells amazing. It's Zara's Amazonia, yeah? Amazonia Tree. It looks incredible as well. It doesn't look cheap at all. And that's the thing about Zara perfumes. They don't look like the amount of money you paid for them. Like, they look like you actually paid a lot of money for them, if that makes any sense. So this one actually sells for less than 3K. Guys, you guys can see that I've used it quite a bit. It's by a brand here in Nigeria called Gavia. This particular scent is called Havana. This is my favorite scent from Gavia. It sells for less than 3K. You can buy this from ShopRite. Guys, this smells amazing. It's my favorite like scent to use if I'm at home and I'm not really doing much, and I'm trying, sometimes I don't even just use it when I'm at home. Like if I'm going out, I use it. It smells so good, guys. It smells amazing, and the scent lasts. I don't know how they did it considering how much this sells for. But Gavia has a lot of perfumes that are very cheap but are very, very good. With this Havana reminds me a lot of my grandma and my mom. It's a very mature scent. With this particular one, I'm not even going to say it's young and fresh. No, it's like an adult woman scent. It brings me it brings me comfort. Every time I smell this, it just reminds me of home. It reminds me of my grandma's embrace. It reminds me of my mom's embrace. It reminds me of my auntie's embrace. Like, it reminds me of them, like the strong older women I have in my life. This smells amazing. So I've talked about Gavia before, and if you're not sure just what perfume to get from them, check out Havana. Havana smells amazing. The next two perfumes that I have are Oud. Hold on. Let me be sure that I'm not butchering the pronunciation for this. Oud. Okay. I'm not far off. I know that some people love like Oud perfumes. I'm actually not a very big fan of a lot of them. I think that they can be very intense. For me, when it comes to perfumes, more than the way it smells, like from the start, is how it settles into the skin and how it lasts. And I don't know if it's Nigerian weather or whatever, but Oud perfumes most times, I don't like the way they smell when you're wearing certain fabrics. I don't like the way they smell when you, like, there's a little bit of sweat, or when you've done something like you're sweating a little bit. I don't love the way they smell after some time. I think that the smell can be a bit cloying. I just don't like it. So normally, typically, you will never see me in the Oud aisle or wherever it is they've displayed Oud perfumes. They're just not my thing. However, I love it when, like, I don't know, maybe they're a little bit floral, if that makes any sense. So the first one that I'd say that I love is actually from a Nigerian brand, And this particular one is from a brand called Narganics. It's a Nigerian brand. This is actually the first oud fragrance that I'd say that I actually like, but I don't even use it as much. So I tend to use it like in small bits. I don't use it too much, but this one actually smells nice. There's this very crisp, clean thing you get with this one, and then it's slightly floral and sweet as well. Like, it's a little bit sweet. It's not heavy on the oud spicy thing. I think I'm rambling at this point, but this smells a little bit sweet. It's their rose oud fragrance for women, handmade in Nigeria. It smells good. Guys, it smells really good. And like, the scent of this, I can stand it throughout the day. I love the way it settles into the skin. I love the way it wears. I just love it. Oh my goodness, guys, thinking about this now, guys, I literally picked up the second oud perfume that I actually like, okay? And I'm seeing that I think it's kind of the same thing with this one that I like. So, okay, let me just kind of break it down. The next one that I really, really like, the next oud perfume that I like, I have used this so much that I don't know where the cap is. Like, the cap has fallen away, disappeared, gone, okay? And this is from L'Occitane. And I know that most of the time when we think of L'Occitane, we think of skincare, we think of balms, we think of very moisturizing, hydrating lotions. But this is not very expensive. I don't think that this sells for more than 10,000 naira, which in this economy is actually decent when it comes to perfumes. And this is the L'Occitane perfume Oud and Rose. I think that this is called Oud and Rose. And it brings me back to this because this is the Rose Oud fragrance for women. This one is a lot more floral than the one from Narganics, and it smells amazing. Like, I love it. Like, I love it a lot. You guys can see just how much I love it. I use it a lot. I don't think it sells for more than 10K at the L'Occitane store. I started using this November last year. Love it so much. The last two perfumes that I have here are kind of high-end. I'm going to leave my absolute favorite for last. I've talked about it several times, but I'm going to use it to end this video. So this one is by Narciso Rodriguez, For Her by Narciso Rodriguez, and I love it so much. Guys, this perfume packs a punch. It's one of those perfumes that if you use this thing, somebody can smell you from 8 feet. 6 feet, sorry, I just hit something. 6 feet, the person, you can be like, everybody can smell you. That's how strong this is. Most times perfumes that are this strong, they tend to give me a headache. This one does not. It smells, it's just quite strong in a very, very good way. Like, every time I use this, I remind myself, or it just reminds me of Nigerian aunties that you meet at weddings or wambes. This is the type of perfume that they like. You can smell them from outside the hall. If they come close to take a picture, auntie, what did you use? That's what you're asking. This smells so freaking good. I love it. I love to just get it and I use it like just small. I don't use it a lot at a time. The last perfume that I have here is from Bulgari, and this is one of those things, like, it's like here now. It's almost gone and I have to repurchase this. Like, I'm definitely buying this again when it finishes. I don't think I've loved the perfume as much as I've loved this. This is like, this perfume kind of just has everything that I would ideally want a perfume to have in one bottle. And this is by Bulgari. It's their Goldier, the Roman Night Absolute. There are different versions of this, the Roman Night, but I think that this particular one is called Absolute. I've shared this several times on Instagram. I love it so much. Smells expensive, smells bougie, smells classy, smells beautiful, okay? Like, you smell like actual money. It's not like one of those perfumes that, oh, she smells nice, but does she have money? Like this, if somebody smells this on you, they are sure that you have money. I think that this is 100, okay, this is a 75 ml bottle. Strange. Normally it's either 100 or 50 ml, but the small, but if you really want to try this and you don't want to spend so much, you can start out by trying like the smaller ones. I have like a perfume thing that I'm going to share with you guys like very, very soon. Check my Instagram. It's like a thing that allows you to actually try perfumes. It's a subscription. You actually try perfumes like in very, very small jars, okay, at a time. And then if you actually love them enough to commit, then you go get big bottles. Just look out for that video that I'll share. But guys, this is my baby. It's almost gone, so I'm mizing it. Guys, nobody recommended this to me. This was one of those things that I saw someone else wearing. I just took my time at duty free and I found this. Guys, the kind of compliments I've gotten wearing this perfume, I'm not joking. I remember the day I put up a post on Instagram, people were laughing. Like, I've had someone tell me, Dimma, you smell like the airport. Not Nigerian airport too, you know. Oyibo airport, okay? I've had people say, Dimma, you smell like they're abroad. Dimma, you smell like money. Some guy at one point like stopped me and was like, you smell like money. See, and that's what you want to do. Not like money that is in your wallet or not, you know, not money smell, like not cash. Like money that has at least 6 digits in your bank account. That's how this smells, guys. I'm not joking. So if you're looking for a very nice perfume to try and you love floral, like sophisticated scents, definitely check this one out. Check it out, you're gonna love it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like it, give it a thumbs up. I love the fact that you guys are using the like button a lot more these days. Thank you so much. Share this video with your friends, like it, do whatever you want with it. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next one. Mwah.